and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you 10 of my wardrobe essentials for the summertime. I live in Australia where it does get quite hot in the summer, and I feel like I definitely have learned a couple of things over the years on the different type of fabrics and styles to go for to stay cool in the heat. I've got 10 wardrobe essentials to share with you guys, a lot of them in really breathable light fabrics that will be great for summer. Today's video is sponsored by Karma, a Chrome extension and app that basically ensures when we're shopping online, we don't miss out on coupon codes or price drops. I'll have a link down below and we'll chat a bit about that later. First up, we've got linen t-shirts, and just a heads up, half of this capsule is linen, just because it is my favorite fabric to wear in the summertime, and especially here in Australia where the temperatures get very hot. I personally love linen t-shirts because I find them so breathable and comfortable to wear in the summertime. They don't show sweat marks as much as like cotton t-shirts do, and they're also just a more sustainable option using less water to produce linen. And linen is also quite durable, so I find that my linen t-shirts tend to wear a little bit better than my cotton ones, even though they look very lightweight and almost fragile. They are actually quite a strong fabric. This t-shirt is from the brand, I believe it's pronounced IRO, and this one is from Jac Jack. Both of these brands are fairly premium, and I was able to find them on sale and then on sale again. Karma notified me when these were on sale again, and I managed to snap them up. I'm going to take a moment here and talk a little bit about Karma. So Karma, which you might formerly know as Shop Tagger, has been improving their tool, hence sending good karma our way and helping us shop a little bit more mindfully online. So I realized that with all of my essentials, the ones that I have saved on my wish list, for weeks, months, years, tend to be the better purchases compared to the ones that I purchase on a whim. With these linen t-shirts, I saved a bunch of them on my Karma app and basically just waited for one of them to drop in price because they are so similar from each other. I'm going to go grab my laptop and show you now how I use Karma. Once you're on your computer, download the Chrome extension, and we can visit any of our favorite stores and save items that we're thinking about adding to our wardrobe. You can get notifications via either email or mobile push when an item goes on sale, has a relevant coupon code, or actually comes back into stock. You can see on the screen my multiple wish lists, and I love doing this because it allows me to plan out my purchases for a season, and it's just a great organization tool to shop a bit smarter. The tool that I use the most though is at checkout, where Karma is able to scan the web for relevant coupon codes and they apply automatically. The Chrome extension is a must here, as it's a special feature if you use Karma on your computer. One last thing that you can also do is earn cash by PayPal when you shop select retail partners on the screen. Karma is a 100% free tool, so if you guys are interested in it, I'll have a link at the top of the description box for you guys to check out. Moving back to the linen t-shirts, I feel like almost every brand do these now. And what comes to mind is COS and Arket. So I'll link a few of my favorite ones down below at different price points, but these will be my first essential. My second favorite doesn't stray too far, but it's your really voluminous linen dress. And these are just a dream to wear if it's a really hot day because they're very loose, they don't touch you anywhere. It's very breezy and oversized and just so comfortable. I think not everyone will like this oversized look because it can kind of look like a big potato sack nightgown kind of thing. But I do think that styled correctly, they can also look very chic. So the one I'm wearing is actually a 100% linen dress, and this one's from Sleeper. I've had this for about 2 years now, and by far my favorite dress in my wardrobe. This is also the dress, strangely, that I get the most compliments on. It's very plain, it doesn't really attract that much attention, but it's just like the most beautiful fabric, and it does look very effortless. A few other alternatives I have here. I also have this cute little t-shirt dress from COS. I'm such a big fan of the t-shirt dress. I think they look so effortless. This one isn't as oversized as the other two options that I'm showing, so this is maybe a little bit more versatile. My tip when it comes to a t-shirt dress, especially in the lighter color, is just to make sure that it's not see-through. Other than that, I feel they are so easy to wear and you just can't go wrong. You can wear them in 100 ways with different accessories, and a great summer essential to own. I wanted to show you one last variation of that like loose linen dress, and this one is from Arket. This one has blue stripes and a collar design. So if you can size down, I would 100% recommend it. And it also is quite long. And as you guys can see, I did some sloppy needlework and just kind of shortened it myself to make this dress a little bit more flattering on me. I did the sewing very quickly before a shoot, so I didn't cut it and do it properly, but it would be a very simple job, and if not, it would be a very affordable job at the tailor. I think the blue stripes on this fabric just give it a very summery vibe. In terms of how I would style these dresses, it's pretty simple. I'll wear it with sandals, but one thing that I like to do is wear it with a crossbody bag. It almost acts as a belt in that it kind of shows where the body is, and I think you'll see what I mean in the cutaways. I pretty much always style these really large, voluminous dresses with a bit of a crossbody bag. I know these really voluminous dresses can be a bit of a love or hate, but for me, I love them and I think they are so chic and so comfortable. We are still not done with the linen because now we've got the shorts and trousers. I think it's nice to own a pair of linen shorts that can go with all your t-shirts and tops, and also a pair of trousers just for some versatility in the wardrobe. In the cutaways, you'll see me style this navy pair, and I think the only real detail is this white drawstring at the waistline. This is from Assembly Label and they do a lot of linen pieces. And I've also got this pair from Stories. This pair is like a pinky tan color. I didn't have to tailor these, which is pretty rare, and very happy about that. It's got a nice stretchy elastic waistband that fits very, very comfortably, high-waisted, and I really like the silhouette of this trouser. I tried and tested these with some nude underwear and they're not see-through. I don't know if it's actually because of this color, it's almost like skin tone, but they're not see-through and just kind of a really great summer trouser option. I like the wide leg silhouette, but it's also not too dramatic of a wide leg. And I think that they just add a bit more versatility to a summer wardrobe. So you're not always wearing shorts, not always wearing skirts and dresses. In this video, I have a pretty good mix of old and new, but in the skirts category, you'll see some familiar options. This one is from Sezane. It's a silk skirt that I purchased a year or two ago. It's a spring and summer staple. I wear it all the time because it's silk, it's lightweight. Because it's a skirt, it's not too high maintenance in silk, and I don't have to wash it all the time. And then of course, we've also got this option, which is a cotton skirt. This one's very easy to wear, to style. I feel because the print is navy and white, it just kind of goes with all the neutrals really well. I'm not going to talk too much more about this, I've spoken about it enough. A great summer option. I wanted to take a moment and talk about this skirt. This is something that is a little bit more new in my wardrobe from Stories. It's currently sold out, but I'm really hoping they bring it back because if there was a dream fabric, I think this would be it. So it's made from a Eco Vero and linen blend. By looking at it, it's just a simple white skirt, nothing too special or exciting, but the fabric I think is what makes this skirt special. As much as I love linen, you know, it does crease and it's just a part of the look. I never before wear, let it dry, and then you just gotta let it do its thing. But with the viscose in it, this piece just has a really beautiful drape. It does still crease, but I think not as much as a 100% linen piece would. I think the drape of this skirt and how it looks as you're moving around makes this skirt look a lot more premium than it is. For me, it does have a very high-end look to it. If you guys are looking for a white skirt to wear in summer, I'm hoping they bring it back because I feel like this is one of the items that sold out really quickly. Probably because it is so nice. Onto our fifth staple, I really like a very romantic white blouse. This is a blouse from UNIQLO. It was a part of the Thomas Mayer collection. This was definitely one of the earlier videos I did on YouTube where I reviewed the UNIQLO partnership, I think, with Thomas Mayer and what I picked up. So this is one of the pieces from 3-4 years ago, must have been, and still going strong in my wardrobe. So a little bit about this, it's a little bit sheer, but I actually like it quite sheer just because it's quite voluminous, and I think something too stiff or too heavy won't give that ethereal almost like vibe. Ethereal is not the word, but that romantic vibe, and this is just a classic in my wardrobe. A slightly more cropped and feminine version is this one, and this is actually the top portion of this skirt. So they're actually a set. It's cropped enough where you can kind of cinch it up, but you can also just pull it down and have it be in line with your trouser or skirt, if that makes sense. On my height at least, I don't find it too cropped. For me, just looking at this, it's fine, like it is nice, but what makes it special is the fabric. And when you look up close, there's actually that linen texture to it, which also just gives a little bit of interest to a simple white top. I wanted to take a moment and talk about a couple of summer accessories that I love before we move on to the rest of the clothing. These are two bag options that I really like for the summertime, especially on weekends. Although this one, you know, if I wasn't carrying much to work one day, I would actually use it. It obviously depends if you bring your lunch, but for me, I have like my water bottle and stuff at work, so I only carried very minimal with me when I went to some of my workplaces, it depends. This is a beautiful bag I recently found at COS, and I just immediately fell in love with this shape as well as the color. I think mostly the shape of it was what really drew me in, but I have always liked yellow as well. So bringing it up close, you can see that it's a very rectangular shape and very minimal in that there's no branding. You've got the COS text on the inside. I don't know if you can even see it that well. A little bit of the top handle as well as the shoulder strap, so you can also wear it crossbody. A lot of versatility with such a small bag, and when I was purchasing this, I was also thinking because it's such a flat shape, you can really easily travel with this. So it's not like a bulky bag, you can just slide it into maybe like a tote bag if you're going for a weekend away, and just makes a great travel companion. You can flatten it when you store it, but it also opens out quite wide, so you can put a decent amount inside it and at least the bare essentials in it without making the shape go all weird. This bag is ultra cute and I just think it's so fun. I think it'll work for summer because it's yellow, but come autumn or fall, this type of color would also be perfect. My other bag option is of course a straw bag. This is the Levi basket bag, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. I think any straw basket bag you can find at the market is fine. I definitely use this bag not just on holiday, I do also use it just, you know, I'm going about the place on weekends. Aesthetic wise, a straw bag with the tan leather I think looks really pretty for the summertime. And I actually also love this color combination with navy, like what I am wearing. My outfits in the summertime can be really basic. Sometimes I'll just wear like a linen dress and there's not that much going on. So I will really rely on my accessories to make my outfits feel a bit more interesting and just to kind of put my own style and taste back into the outfit a little bit because, I mean, there's nothing going on here. When it comes to summer shoes, my favorite is definitely a strappy sandal. And in the past, I've always liked nude. Recently, I've been really into black. And I just think that this particular pair that I have is so cute in that it's a bit of detail, it's got a bit of gold accents. It's also got like a mirrored effect actually, I'll show you a bit up close. This kind of combined with, once again, like really simple pieces, I think just elevate the look and make it feel a bit more personalized rather than just wearing like a plain dress. I've got two favorite sandal brands. The first one is St. Agni, which is an Australian brand. They do the weave kind of sandals, which I wear a lot of. And then my other one is Ancient Greek Sandals. This is a little bit more of a premium brand, but I have gotten such good discounts on all of my Ancient Greek sandals. These definitely do go on sale and that's when I snap them up. It's got a mirrored effect in all of these like gold rings. Just adds a bit of sparkle to the outfit. Another alternative is something like this. This is also from Ancient Greek Sandal and it's just got a crisscross detail. I mean, these are a bit chunkier, so a lot of people won't like them, but they also have one that has a thin sole and just a crisscross effect. There are lots of options out there, but for me, a strappy sandal is like the ultimate summer shoe. We've got 3 more items and I wanted to talk now about summer dresses and especially a printed option. My recommendation with these printed dresses is to really go wild and pick out something that you really love, and it doesn't have to match with anything else in your wardrobe. And I think that's what's great about summer dresses. You don't really have to think about what I'm going to wear on top, on bottom, how it's going to match. They kind of act as standalone pieces, and if you've got black sandals, nude sandals, it's going to match. I've got these 2 options, both really vibrant. This one's a yellow dress from Ghost London. It's a really beautiful print. I really like the neckline. It's such a perfect summer color as well. And this one I found at an outlet mall from Sandro. Really love this orangey red color, and then it's got a bit of blue in the pattern, which is so striking. This one's a shorter dress, that one's a bit longer. So I think having just slightly different hemlines, different lengths, just adds a bit more versatility to your summer wardrobe. I am such a big dress wearer, so I actually have one last dress to show. And this is actually a linen blend, so I probably could have included it earlier when I spoke about these linen dresses. But a nice white dress, I think, is just a really good base to then accessorize with different colors, different shoes to change up the outfit. I feel like I could probably wear this every weekend and have it look slightly different each time, just based on hairstyle, makeup, and accessories. That is the reason why I do recommend the white dress, and I think it's just important finding a style and a shape that you really like. This one is from Sezane, and I finally realized how I like to style it. It's such a girly dress. I love wearing it with like a chunkier sandal. I think it's not everyone's taste, but I do love the like ugly chunky sandal with such a pretty and feminine dress. Like that contrast, I think is really interesting. However you want to style it, a white dress is an essential for me. And we're onto our final item, and I thought I'll mention a jacket because I mean it does get cold in the summer as well, and indoors especially I feel like a jacket is always needed. This is my willow shacket from Sezane. A really nice thick cotton material, but it's also not too thick. The reason why I chose a shacket is that I think it's quite versatile. My summer wardrobe definitely leans a bit more casual, and just in the summertime in general, even in my workwear, I am a bit more casual, and I feel like this shacket just goes with a lot of these more casual pieces. I feel like I said that word too many times, but I think this jacket just goes with the more relaxed vibe that my outfits have in the summertime. The willow jacket is one of my favorite pieces from Sezane. I think it's really nice quality, a nice thick material that feels durable, but at the same time not so thick that it's uncomfortable or too hot. I always also say that if you are more petite like myself, the willow style is the best option to go for. And if you're a little bit taller, you can go for the style of jacket that's called the wheel. It looks almost exactly the same, it's just a little bit longer through the sleeve, through the body. So depending on what you like as well as your shape. That is all for my summer essentials. If you guys haven't seen already, I'm gonna link my last video down below where I share with you guys 20 summer outfits, and I actually use a lot of these staple pieces in that video to create the outfits. But in this video, I'm kind of talking a bit more in depth. That video is more the styling, but I hope you guys will enjoy that one as well. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. Thank you to Karma for sponsoring this video. Once again, the link is at the top of the description box if you wish to check it out. I will see you very soon with my next video, and in the meantime, if there's anything you'd like me to add to my filming list, let me know in the comments below. See you guys soon. Bye.